buenos noches, and good evening. This is your weekly news report, and I'm your host, Pedro, along with Rafa and Chief Meteorologist Ariana. The South Carolina Supreme Court on Wednesday overturned disgraced attorney Alex Murdaugh's double murder convictions and life sentence, ordering a new trial in the killings of his wife and son. In the latest twist in a winding legal saga, the state's top court ruled that Murdaugh was denied his right to a fair trial because of Colleton County Clerk of Court Rebecca Becky Hill's improper external influences on the jury. Murdaugh was convicted 2 years ago in the June 2021 slayings of his wife, Margaret Maggie Murdaugh, and their 22-year-old son Paul in a trial that drew national attention. In the case, prosecutors accused Murdaugh of carrying out the killings to earn pity and distract from financial crimes that threatened to derail his public reputation. The jury convicted the former personal injury lawyer on 2 counts of murder and 2 counts of possession of a weapon during a violent crime. He had pleaded not guilty. Murdaugh has vehemently denied killing his wife and younger son since their bodies were discovered in their estate.
Chinese President Xi Jinping warned Thursday of clashes and even conflicts with the United States over Taiwan, cautioning President Donald Trump that tensions over the Beijing-claimed island could jeopardize ties between the world's 2 biggest economies. The stark warning was delivered as the 2 leaders met for high-stakes talks in Beijing at the start of their 2-day summit. The rival superpowers entered the summit divided over thorny issues including Taiwan, trade disputes, and the Iran war. Though both Washington and Beijing have sought to prioritize stability in bilateral relations after a turbulent start to Trump's 2nd term. According to the White House, Xi expressed opposition to the militarization of the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial shipping route whose effective shutdown by Iran has disrupted global energy supplies, as well as any effort to charge a toll for its use. The 2 leaders will meet again Friday morning before Trump returns to Washington.
A terrorist commander was accused of planning 3 attacks across the U.S. and faced terrorism charges on Wednesday. Mohammed al-Sadi is accused of attempting to hire someone who turned out to be an undercover member of law enforcement to carry out the attacks which were planned for New York City, Los Angeles, and Scottsdale, Arizona. He is expected to appear in a federal court in Lower Manhattan on Wednesday for his initial appearance, according to 2 sources familiar with the charges. Al-Sadi is a commander of Kataib Hezbollah, a U.S.-designated foreign terrorist organization operating in Iraq, with ties to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, which the U.S. has also designated a foreign terrorist group, according to the complaint. Since the war in Iran, al-Sadi has directed attacks on U.S. and Israeli interests, including by killing Americans and Jews, according to the indictment. Al-Sadi and his associates have planned, coordinated, and claimed responsibility for at least 18 terrorist attacks in Europe, as well as 2 additional attacks in Canada, the complaint states. He was charged with 2 counts of conspiring to provide material support to a foreign terrorist organization, 2 counts of conspiring to provide material support for acts of terrorism, 1 count of conspiracy to bomb a place of public use, and 1 count of destruction of property by means of fire or explosive. Now here's Ariana with a look at your weather forecast.
Hello, I'm your Chief Meteorologist, Ariana, with a look at your weather for the week ahead. The next round of strong to severe thunderstorms forecast for the northern plains to the upper Midwest to start the day on Sunday. Heat spreads into the eastern U.S. as spring snows brew across northern Rockies, Great Basin, Wyoming, and the Front Range. Heat moves into the eastern U.S. over the next couple of days. This will trigger scattered showers and thunderstorms across the lower Great Lakes and interior northeast regions Sunday as a cold front approaches. An upper trough moving into the Pacific Northwest is forecast to deepen over the Intermountain West during the next couple of days. This weather pattern will bring progressively colder air with high elevation snow and mixed precipitation across the interior. Northwest and then into the Great Basin for the remainder of the weekend and into early part of the week. An amplified upper-level pattern will be in place for early part of the week with a ridge over the east-central U.S. supporting an early-season heat wave for the region. A strong trough over the Rockies will bring a round of late season snow for the higher elevations of Colorado and Wyoming and parts of the south-central Wyoming deserts region. Now here's a look at your 7-day forecast for the Phoenix, Arizona metro area. We'll see about average high temperatures for this time of year, with highs in the mid to upper 90s for most of the week except for Tuesday. We'll see a high in the mid to upper 80s. It will remain sunny for most of the week with the exception of Tuesday and Wednesday, as we'll see cloudy skies Tuesday and partly cloudy on Wednesday. Overnight lows will start the week in the low to mid 60s and then increasing to the low 70s by the end of the week. Now we send it back to Pedro.
That will do it for this week's weekly news report. As always, thank you for watching and have a great week. Como siempre, gracias por ver el video y que tengáis una buena semana.